Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Colorado, the second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we'll look at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Just a touch outside, 1-2. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That is third. The right fielder, number 19.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. In there, 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Just getting started here in Philly. And that misses 1-1.
1-1. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Gene Segura standing in, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dahl ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Digging in, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Stepping up now, David Dahl. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. And it's 1-2. Dahl stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hopped up. Hoskins has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Batting 7.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Story scoops it up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Now in the box, Chris Iannetta. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Iannetta.
First delivery to him on the way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting 9.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Digging in, Garrett Hampson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Desmond has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Next to Philadelphia.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with Cesar. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Here's Nolan Arenado, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. It remains 1-0. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Arenado is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder,
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Desmond. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder.
Striding into the box, David Dahl, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. McCutchen is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The center fielder, Ian.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Popped high in the air. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
Dero, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Herrera isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Desmond on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 1-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 21.
So stepping in, Kyle Freeland. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Murphy. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Murphy rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
In now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Fouled off. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Colorado's out in front 2-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Your attention, please.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Nick Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Hampson has it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. This one's down to 3rd. So the Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. David Robertson comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the seventh. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
And he popped him up. Segura shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he watches a called third strike on a cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
First baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. He swings and grounds it to short. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Iannetta behind now, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Monkey is back.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Mark Reynolds.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Ranging back is Herrera to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting. Number
Digging
1.
in the switch hitter, Garrett Hampson. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. The set and the 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Brian Shaw is on to pitch
Now
out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Ready now, Michael Franco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Shaw playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Here's the pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. In there, a base hit. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Andrew Knapp will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one.
Out.
On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Juan Nicasio will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Daniel Murphy, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Nicasio, a 6'4" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The third baseman.
Striding in, Nolan Arenado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count still at 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. Into the box now, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Dahl is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
What's up, man? How's your evening going?
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Chris Long retired tonight.
He's set. Here
Appreciate
it
everything
comes.
he did for the Eagles and the
Pulled
city of
hard, but it's
Philadelphia.
fouled down
Emoji
first
thumbs
base.
up.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Damn bad timing to come and hope to catch your next stream.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yes, who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to put on me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. My boy, my boy, my boy.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Phils came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Juan Nicasio claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Philadelphia Phillies launched 3 home runs as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Ronald Acuna Jr. grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Braves past the Brewers 3-2. He is among the NL leaders in triples. The Marlins went deep 4 times as they got the best of the visiting Mets 12-5. The Washington Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-6. Corey Seager drove in 3 as the Dodgers pushed past Cincinnati 8-2. Andrew Suarez earned the 3rd W of his season as the Giants beat the Diamondbacks 5-3. Joe Musgrove earned the win, his 4th this season, leading the Buccos to a win over San Diego 4-1. The Yankees knocked out 12 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 9-3. Their win streak continues to climb at 12 games. The Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Red Sox on the road 10-8. They now have 5 straight wins. The Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 5-4. The Indians combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the visiting Orioles 12-10. The Detroit Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-5. The Seattle Mariners set 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 7-3. The St. Louis Cardinals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.